A young woman desperate to fly home to see her ill dad. But flying with her cerebral palsy son, who's recently turned 2, is now an obstacle. He has little motor movement and cannot sit up on his own. The family regularly flies with Mango, but has been told the child can no longer sit on his mother's lap.
Mango's airline policy is that as soon as a child turns 2, they are to be a seat purchased for them and they are to be seated on their seat at all times. I've spoken to the special needs department and to my horror, they don't actually know what cerebral palsy is.
She says the issue is not about having to buy a separate seat.
I cannot guarantee that by purchasing a seat for him, I'm going to just hop onto the plane and allow him to be seated on my lap. I'm sure that they are going to force me on the airline to put him onto the seat and strap him up. And I cannot do that. He's not able to sit. He's going to fall down.
But Mango says it has to abide by international regulations.
We have to operate within the rules that are set there for us by our various regulatory authorities. An infant under 2 years is allowed to sit on the mother's lap, and anybody over that would unfortunately have to be seated in their own seat.
The Cerebral Palsy Association of the Western Cape says provision must be made for children under 4, and that if the airline insists on the child not being seated on the parent's lap, it should provide alternative seating. Bibi Aisha Vidvala, Cape Town.